Eagles 102.3 FM, your radio experience you can count.
Alright, welcome to Eagles Morning Rises Breakfast Show. Yes, my name is Uduaka Daniel, and I'm hoping your day is going well. The hustle and bustle, it can really get on your nerves. But as much as you can, I'd like to advise, first of all, drink lots of water, have breakfast, yes, and if you have any little time to spare, rest your eyes, rest your body. You are not a machine. Even machines, they break down. We've been experiencing that for a couple of weeks on here. But yes, it is expected. They are also machines and they break down. So if machines can also have these issues, let alone humans who have blood and water. You're not made of rock. You're not made of plywood, firewood, or even steel, right? You are made of flesh and blood. You will break down. So if you have that opportunity, please rest. And I also know that family issues can also weigh down on you. I mean, I tell you, it may be the fact that you're a father, you're a mother, you're a parent, you are an elder brother, an older person, you've got niece, you've got nephew and all of that, and demands here and there. It can weigh you down, but sometimes pull yourself back a little bit and just say, please, life, let me breathe. Breathe for yourself, right? And you will discover that you find vitality again to push, because we have to keep pushing until something happens. Now, this is the political and current affairs conversation show right here on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Keep in mind that we give you that audio, visual, television, radio experience that you can count on, and this was say proudly, and this is we say. And that's on period. I mean, we give it to you 247 as much as we can, and we dish it out undiluted. Now, you can get on to the YouTube channel now. I mean, as I'm saying it now, please get on to the YouTube channel. It is Eagles TV Abuja. Show us that tremendous support. Let us know that you came, you saw, and you are soaring with us. Eagles TV Abuja, it is. Eagles TV Abuja. On Facebook, it is Eagles FM Abuja, and across every other social media platform, it is Eagles FM Abuja. Get on there and show us that love. That's the television is streaming on Facebook right now. It is also streaming live on YouTube right now. And might I also bring it to us the fact that the WhatsApp portal number has changed. So please neglect the previous number, the previous WhatsApp number, as a WhatsApp number, and take in this one, 0908 766 8888. I give you the number again, 0908 766 8888. Right? That's the WhatsApp portal number. Every other number now, aside this one, they can be for calls, right? You can call 0909-705-4450 or call 0907-353-0044. So on June 1 of 2026, Vanguard News reported that Hilliard Etta is a politician, is a former acting national chairman of APC from Cross River State, went on national television and told the entire country and the world that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing better than past governments. Now, his three main claims fall under the threshold. Number one, that in this administration, far less people have died from insecurity under Mr. President. Number two, 2,700 kilometers of concrete roads are under construction. Number three, Nigeria's GDP is growing at 4.3%, and foreign reserves are nearly 50 billion US dollars. So let me break it down a little bit. You might want to think of this as an estate chairman saying, thieves reduced from 10 to 4 since I came, and that I'm building a new fence. But the residents are replying and saying, yes, we know, estate chairman, we know that thieves are reduced from 10 to 4. But the 4 thefts were cars, not TVs, and food is now 3 times more costly since you removed free water. And you know what water is to the very existence of humanity? They say water is life. They don't just say water is indeed life. And this could be seen, this water can be seen as a result of fuel subsidy. What is Nigeria living on? Why are we a mono economy? It's because we are living on fuel. That's like the water. Now recall that in May 2023, fuel subsidy was removed. Naira was floated. Fuel moved from 195 to now 1,400, 1,300. In some parts of Nigeria, 1,500. Food inflation has hit 40.66% in 2024. And if you also recall that the SBM intelligence said 7,568 people were killed in Tinubu's first year versus 8,356 in Buhari's last year. So yes, there is a differential. So that's 9.4% fewer, but still 7,568 deaths. Human beings, your brothers, your sisters, my brothers, my sisters, died. So the question Nigerians ask, does data match daily life? If official data shows fewer deaths from insecurity, why do many families in Benue, Zamfara, and Imo, why do they still pay ransom or even avoid night travel? Just recently in Kogi State, about 27 people have been kidnapped. In the community, they abducted a man and a woman, and somebody was shot. And then on the roadways, a commercial bus was hijacked, was stopped abruptly, and 27 passengers are in the bush too. So people seem to love to live in the bush, is that? With 2,700 kilometers of roads being built and reserves nearing 50 billion US dollars. Why is 50 kilogram bag of rice still 85,000 naira, 75,000 naira, and transport from Abuja to Lagos still 35, 40,000 naira in June of 2026? Please confirm it. So what proof can government show that more insurgents were neutralized than civilians killed? And how does that help a farmer return safely to a land in Borno, where about over 40 people have yet been abducted, pupils, students alike? So how does 4.3% GDP growth help when NBS, National Bureau of Statistics, as of May 2026, says food inflation is 28.1%? Because the concern is there is growth without cheaper food, is growth that is on paper. Or let me put it right again. Growth without cheaper food is paper growth. The implication is that public trust in economic data is dropping. And Nigerians expecting food prices to drop 20% by December 2026 or government provides direct food support. If fewer people die, why are IDP camps in Benue, Niger, Borno, you name it, why are they still full in 2026? I can assure you that displacement destroys farming and it destroys schooling. So it destroys livelihood, means of livelihood. It also destroys the very loins and fabric and growth for a country, and that is education. So if you look at it in recent times, what have you seen? We see that farmers are displaced. People are being sacked from their communities. They cannot farm, so they cannot feed properly. So they are dependent on the measly food that you provide in IDP camps, which of course, most of the time lack health facilities. And they languish all the same. But somebody will say, they are alive still now. At least they are breeding. Would you go to the IDP and live there? And have the IDP people come to your house and survive so they can breed too, just like you said. Fewer deaths. That's what this Cross Riverian man is saying. Well, he's from Cross River. But he has been in the four walls of power. He was a former acting national chairman of APC. Fewer deaths does not mean better life, does it? Nigerians are expecting that we can have a resettlement of 50% of IDP camps by 2027. That's what we expect. So when we say that reserves are nearing 50 billion US dollars, why is the Naira still 1,450 Naira to a dollar? If the Naira is gaining growth and we are having reserves to the tune of 50 billion US dollars and we still have 1,400 to $1, the truth is, people believe government is rich while they are poor. But is it just a belief or is it reality? Because if you look at the natural resources that we are blessed with, you'll know that crude oil not play. We are playing with crude. Crude is just play. Crude oil could be a side hustle. If we are to tap into the natural resources that Nigeria has, that the world sees, but Nigerians do not feel, and Nigeria as a country does not see. Gold, uranium, coal, we have it in surplus in different parts of the country. Oh, are they not in use? Oh, they are in use. But it's just that it is not in use by the people who really own them. It does not really matter to the people whose soil these natural resources are excavated or exhumed or removed from. Because they're either sacked by insecurity from their communities or made to pay a levy tax, or there is a connivance with international forces to steal and abuse these resources excavated from our soil for personal gains and aggrandizement. So we lavish, and we wait, and we wail, and we yearn, and we cry, and we lament. But again, we have fewer deaths in the Tinubu administration, and that's fact. And we have more roads. Oh yes. That's a fact, isn't it? But can Nigerians eat a road? Can you eat a road? That we have fewer deaths, does it make it better? Where exactly? Well, before we even go to where the 2,700 kilometer roads are, and whether or not an average Nigerian can drive 100 kilometers today, the CBN should use reserves to stabilize Naira, or explain why not in plain language. There was a reshuffling by the central bank governor, Olayemi Cardoso. He has reshuffled his top position holders in the CBN. I'm hoping that this reshuffling will take this advice, use that reserve to stabilize Naira, or explain why not in plain language, why we cannot use it to stabilize the Naira. Without a public map, claims, I built this road, I did that road, I'm building that road, I just built this bridge, without a clear map, a public map that everybody can see, claims look like campaign talk. If you recall Shore P in 2012, they had ghost projects. Shore P in 2012, there was a lot of ghost projects. So the implication is that accountability gap is widening every day. And Nigerians are expecting that there will be a publishing of a live Google map with drone videos of each stretch. And this is telling on me, it's telling on you, it's telling on us, psychologically. Does telling Nigerians traumatized, the traumatized Nigerians that you are safe, does it make us feel gaslighted? When you tell a traumatized Nigerian, oh, you are safer, you're okay. Does it make us feel gaslighted? Because if it doesn't, it will only increase anger and distrust. Because we are expecting that we hear speeches that say, we know you are in pain. Start with that one. Don't tell us, oh, we are winning. We know you are in pain. We are in pain too. But this is what we have done. This is what we are doing. And you can confirm it. That the Ministry of Information will publish it so we can see it. It is verifiable. And it is active. And it is devoid of bigots and bureaucracy and middleman. Before we start saying we're now winning this fight against terrorism, what about the concern of data credibility? Which terrorist or terrorism index shows fewer deaths? And can citizens actually access it? So it makes me wonder where Hilliard Etta got his own information from. And does that information go in line with your information in your neighborhood? Is it in line? Which data is confirming that? I can tell you for sure. Without sources to back up what you say, it all becomes a jamboree, a trust me argument. Trust me, guys, trust me, trust me. It's just going to be a trust me argument. Hence, Defense Headquarters, you've got a job. And Nigerians are demanding that there should be a release of GTI 2026 summary and methodology. Are the 2,700 kilometer roads funded by loans? And what is the repayment plan? If you recall, Nigeria exited 30 billion US dollar debt in 2005. New loans can trap us again. But have we not been getting new loans ever since after 2005? Well, we got the debt cancellation, and then yes, we have gone back to borrowing. World Bank gave us 3-point-something billion US dollars just to fix the power sector, and yet it is still where it is. Mr. President injected 100, is it billion naira now, into the same power sector? Well. Where are we? I guess we are having 247 power now. But he said it. If I don't do this, don't put me back. Our children may pay for today's roads. Oh, maybe I didn't say that correctly. Our children's children may pay for today's roads if we continue on this trajectory, because we are expecting Debt Management Office to publish loan terms for each project. Don't we even have the right to know this? Let me build you yet another story. Maybe it will help you understand it. Imagine you're living in a big compound with 20 families. Last year, thieves came 10 times. They stole TVs, they stole phones, and even kidnapped Uncle Emeka's son, for example. And now everybody's very scared. This year, a new security guard, Uncle Bola, comes. Now, under him, thieves came only 4 times. That's less. Uncle Bola is now telling everybody, see, thieves reduced. And I'm building a new fence around the whole compound. But the families are confused because the 4 times thieves came this year, they stole 3 cars and kidnapped Auntie Bisi's daughter. Last year, they only stole small TVs. Also, food in the compound is now 3 times more expensive since Uncle Bola removed free kitchen to save money for the fence. So the families are asking Uncle Bola now, yes, thieves reduced, but we can't still sleep. And why is Gary now 3,000 naira more when it was about 1,000 naira? Can we eat the fence? But maybe the family also need to have some patience, because it is said that a room was not built in a day. It's easier to destroy than to build. So maybe a little more patience will just do the trick. But if it isn't, a little more patience that will do the trick, can we also have an Uncle Bola who is accountable to the family people in the compound? That while he's saying that, please sacrifice, that he's also living in the compound with the 20 people and paying the same sacrificial debts to show commitment? Or is Uncle Bola living in a mansion outside this compound? and yet telling the people in the compound that don't worry, I'm solving it, I'm building a fence. And for how long are we building a fence? So let me ask you again. Can we really bank on what this Nigerian politician has said? Hilliard Etta, who's a former acting national chairman of APC from Cross River State, telling not just Nigerians on national television, but the entire world, the global community, that we are better off in this administration, in this time and age, than we were in past governments? Let me reiterate his stand on the matter. He says that far less people have died from insecurity under the current administration. He also says that 2,700 kilometers of concrete roads are under construction. And he says Nigerians' GDP is growing at 4.3% and foreign reserves are nearly 50 billion US dollars. 0907 353 0044. That is the number to call. I told you it's going to be conversational, you and I. So let's get conversational. That's the reality in Nigeria. The other number is 0909 705 4450. And the WhatsApp portal number now, the new WhatsApp portal number, that is 0908 766 8888. Are we better off now than we were in past administration? Do we have fewer debts? Do we have more roads? 500 naira, was it able to obtain, that we used to be able to obtain bread, akara, pure water or sachet water? Can it still afford it now? When I was in secondary school, how much was my school fees? It was about 2,000 or 1,300 or something. How much was it? How much is it now for school fees in a public institution? Are we better off? Or are we just going to blame it on or put it on Naira dollar exchange rates? Exchange rate as, so that's what caused it. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir, Mr. Yuri.
Good morning to you. Olatunji, is it?
Yes,
from Kubwa. Olatunji, please speak louder so we can hear you.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Can you hear me very
Yes, very clear. Loudly and clearly. Talk to us.
Okay, sir. You see, we blame the government because why? I think this is where they need an expert. In the sense that, no way they have helped. Maybe I think it's the people that are doing business, they need to help that they are just have to be in compete with the advanced world, whereby they forget that like no competitive business citizens. So many people are there selling business and they don't even know they can. So it can come in by if it is those, let them subsidize food. People doing well like canteen, great with them, giving people food in a subsidy level. Now, if it is business, we have so many cooperative people that are doing it. That is why they need to come to the grassroots so that they can see so many and serious cooperative crops or so many things. Stop them. If people can have business, rather than them, they are looking in advance, whereby it's only few that the road they are useful for. So it doesn't even have business. told. You understand? So
Right.
I think they need to. Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're talking about subsidizing on food, right, as the way forward. Is that?
Yes.
Okay.
If they can collaborate with. Yes, sir.
Okay, many thanks. Latunji right there in Kuboy says, let's subsidize food. That will help a lot. But what is your take on this one? I really, really want to hear from you. And I said it before, and I'm saying it again. It's going to be a conversational discourse right here this morning, just you and I. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning
sir.
to you, my brother. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Chinedu, calling from Masaka.
Right, Chinedu, talk to me. How was your
I'm
life in the
listening to
past?
your analysis.
How was your life in the past administration, and how's your life going now? Is it better? Is it worse?
My brother, the president governor said is going to, the president, His Excellency, President Tinubu, said he will continue from where the past president stopped. So what we are saying now is continuation of the suffering of what we have passed through. What what we passed through before is even better than what we are passing through now. During Buhari regime, I bet you I can use 500 naira to buy a spaghetti, about two spaghetti to feed my family. But now I can't feed my family with 3 spaghetti. That's just an instance.
Right.
Transportation then was good. As a matter of fact, if what this man said is matter of fact, if what this man said is a kind of progress for him, it means Nigerians are progressing error. Because right now what we're experiencing is more insecurity, more hardship. You get it?
Right. Okay. So,
My brother, it is pathetic for him to come up and say this to the world, painting Nigeria painting Nigeria as if Nigeria is living in a better state. No, the Buhari regime is better off. I can say 100% better off than this regime.
anyways,
Thank you very
Chinedu.
much.
Chinedu right there. In fact, hailing the previous administration, saying it's better off than it is even now. So this is negating what Hilliard actually mentioned. But let's look into some arguments. But before I get into these arguments, though, I see a message from Samuel now. And Samuel says, greetings, UD, greetings to you, to Samuel. Can you see what I have been saying, that Nigerian politicians are taking us for granted and for a ride? Even if the man is not residing in Nigeria, does it mean that he does not listen to news or read newspapers? Even the blind knows that there is nothing that is working in this country. Who paid a man to come out and disgrace himself? I don't blame him, because the pains that the masses are going through is not affecting him and his family. That is why he has the guts to insult us before the world. This type of person will collect money to go and deceive the poor masses so that they will vote for the people that are indeed destroying the fabric of our existence, he says. Well, anyways, more calls coming through. Let's take and get to hear from you. And what do you think will be the way forward for this country at this point in time? Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, please.
The situation we are facing in this Nigeria.
Didn't tell us your name. Tell us your name. Tell us where you're calling from.
Lady T is your mother.
All right, talk to us. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, the last caller that complained about Tinubu, if he himself should be in the shoe of Tinubu, he will do worse than that. We are all human beings.
Right.
Yeah. The man cannot kill himself. But the people working under him, they are the one, they are the problem. Tinubu is not the problem, Uncle Yudi.
Right.
That man is not the problem. It's only God that will help him.
Okay.
If the last caller should be there, he will do worse than Tinubu. He will connect the pipe to the father's house so that all the money will enter the account.
So, Lady B.
God bless you.
Lady B.
Hello?
Yeah. Can
Hello?
I ask you another question?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
So, if you were there, what would you do differently?
No.
If you were there.
If I am to be there,
Yes.
I will only ask for the grace of God, the wisdom to be there.
Okay, I get it.
And even if you ask for that wisdom, if you are not really dedicated, have a fear of God, the ones under you, they will not allow you to work. Tinubu is not working. It's just ones under him that are working.
Okay, I get
Let's
it.
be realistic. It's not working. It's the ones under. If the man should be allowed to work, that man will work.
All right. Right, thank you. Lady B right there. I mean, giving us another shift in the discourse right now. It's not about the man at the seat of leadership. It's about the people who are working under him. Right. It's about the people. Let's not focus on the man. Let's focus on the people. I mean, many a time we keep calling out Mr. President, President Tinubu. What about the state governors? What about the ministers? What are they doing? I think that's what Lady B is saying. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, the Golden Voice. Good morning.
Triple, good morning.
This is Triple D calling from Waru.
Awesome. Talk to us.
Okay. Mr. Yudi, you really try. Thank you for always taking time to analyze the situation we find ourselves in this country.
Right.
At least those in authority, only if they can even listen to you, don't know that something is wrong somewhere. And Mr. Yudi, let me tell you something. If we dwell in replying such people of what they are saying, Mr. President has done this, is that, we'll miss the track. If we dwell, because if you try to reply some of these people, you end up seeing you are committing more offense because you begin to tell them what they don't want to hear. In which some of you will caution us. But just as you said in the morning review, let us get our PVC. And let us participate fully. Because, as I keep on saying, if we fail to say the truth, there is no time to be blaming now, UD. We don't need to blame anybody. We need to just come out and say the truth the way it is. Are you not seeing them running one after the other trying to arrest some people? Just because they say the truth. So this is where I always say we'll get it right.
Right.
Because when you push people to the wall, they will react no matter how powerful you are. No matter how powerful they are, these people talking, the man talking is just working to earn his pay. He's just working to earn what he has bargained for. It is only someone that has confidence enough in this country will come out and say this administration has done well. Some of them are afraid to say the truth, but because of we have that spiritual poverty in us. Inhuman is in us. The physical thing of the world has covered us, and everybody is struggling to make it. That is why when you get your own share, you come out and say everything is right. If little children of this man talking that he has done well, if one of his kids is among those children, I don't think he will even be talking. If today he is struggling to buy fuel of 1,005, I don't think he will be talking. But the natural resources is there for them to grab it and take it and do whatever they feel like. So they can say what they want to say. Tomorrow they will begin to ask Nigeria for forgiveness. There are some people who don't need to forgive them. It's only between them and God. Right. So really, as you said early in the morning, let's give our privacy. Replying such people is just causing an anger. But let us say the truth. Just as we are talking about insecurity. If Mr. President don't know where those children are, then what is he doing in the office? Why are you calling yourself the Nigerian president? You don't know where those 3-year-old pikin are crying. You don't know where they are? Right. In the same country that I'm making a call now, and if I say anything, they will look for me and pick me. How about you, this? If they say we should not blame Mr. President, it's a lie. He's the head of the state. He campaigned for the office and said he would do it. Now, if we say we should not blame him, let him take the resignation. Nigerians, I cannot be able to do this. Please. I need to go party. You will get it right. Thank you and God bless you. Good morning.
All right. Good morning, Triple there says, if you know that you are not man enough to handle it, why did you even come in? And now you came in and you still see that things falling apart left, right, and center. Why not just take a bow and let someone else who can do it get in there and fix it? But Voice of Mbese from Okukwaumu Huokwato is sending this message underneath the live television that I mentioned earlier on Facebook, and he says, good morning everyone in the studio. Whether Tinubu has constructed the whole roads in Nigeria or not, how should we know? Okay, how should not something? I don't know. Okay, I think it says he should remain a one-term president because souls of innocent Nigerians can't be wasting on a daily basis. and is busy playing politics. According to him, okay, well, I think that's all he says, but thank you there for that one. I should take this message here now. All right. Okay, just says good morning. Well, we'll take this call. And we will see how far this conversation leads. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Oh, good morning to you, my brother. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Your friend from Kuje, Samuel.
Oh, Samuel, welcome aboard. Talk to us very quickly, though.
God bless you, my brother.
Yes, please.
You see, for one to be in office, and he have people around him, as that woman said, who are spoiling the show for him. Doesn't he have the power to sack them and put capable people?
He does. It's the GCFR.
Then why is he not doing that?
Okay.
I worked in a place. I appointed somebody my personal assistant. And he was doing negative things and even poisoning the mind of people against me. I did not need anybody's consent. I just wake up and sack him and say, my friend, you are not fit for this assignment. So, it is the bed that you see on top of the egg that ends the egg. So, everybody will be pointing at the president because he is not using his authority properly. He's playing pet politics. Which road are they building? How many people are going through that road? I just came back from Kaduna yesterday. I know how many hours it took me to come back because of that road. Something that will not be more than 2 hours or 3 hours. I spent roughly 5 hours because of that road. Which one do we talk and which one do we leave?
But we are building more roads, 2,700 kilometers. That's what Hilliard is saying, Etta.
Then, who are the people to travel on this road? Is it the people that are dead? Is it the one in IDP that nobody is feeding them? They are suffering, and even sometimes these terrorists will even go there and cause mayhem to them. Who is traveling on the road?
All right.
So,
Okay.
my brother, that man, as I said through my WhatsApp business, he just came out and disgraced himself.
Okay.
Because he will just be saying what is not obtainable.
So you're saying
We are
that...
the ones on the ground,
Yeah.
and we are seeing these things and experiencing them on a daily basis.
So Nigerians know better.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Many
Thank you, my
thanks,
brother.
Samuel.
God bless you.
Right. Nigerians know better. He says, I'll take this one here. Hello. Good morning. Hello.
Finally, good morning.
Yes, so good morning, my brother. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I salute you. How you doing now?
Fine. Oh, what's your name? Where are you calling from? Time is not on my side.
Oh,
Blessed. Welcome. Talk to us very, very quickly if you can. Blessed, please.
Okay. Yes, I can. You know, Eugene.
Yes, please.
If I want to, you ask two questions I want to answer. Number one, the other one you ask about how are we feeling in the administration. You see, if I want to be selfish, maybe just like some of us, I will just say, since the coming of the administration, the personal application of personal details, I have no issue in terms of any thing. In my business, I don't have much issue to say that one. But my pain for this government, when you see that they shout every day, is this killing of a thing. The thing is really inching me. Because how can you wake up every day? This is what you'll be hearing. And you ask a question, if somebody become a president, what will you do? Number one thing, I want to become Mr. President. If I become a president, the number one thing I will do, I will hire and fire. And anybody I hire, if I fire you, EFCC will follow immediately to know waiting you siphon. Because the way the president is running the country, honestly, if the people he gather as advice are not advising him, he should be listening to radio to be picking one or two advice, to be using it and be working on things. If not so, honestly, he should just go on the street and ask a question. Let the poor men who he said he came because of the first lady tell us that we should rejoice that they came because of poor people. Let them go to the street and ask the same poor people a question: how far in this administration? Honestly, for example, when this administration comes down, they push me, but the way they push me to, I thank God today. I was using a diesel. Each month I consume 300,000 on since this very particular government came on power. Are you hearing me, Mr. Eugene?
Yeah.
But thank God, they have pushed me from there. I calculated the generator I'm using. I went to buy generator. Generator I bought 300,000. This administration came, I went, it was 850,000. Out of anger, I entered into loan. I borrowed 5 million naira and use it on solar. Since that day, I am at peace. I still want to tell you, because of this federal government, I use 8 million naira just for solar, 5 million for myself, 3 million for my house, just because of this very particular government. For my pen on them, I am in power state, so don't forget, because I'm in Niger state in power state. But I'm using a solar of 8 million naira because of this government.
Wow.
For my pen and my concern for them, please and please, they should stop this killing because it's not joy.
All right,
the only
thank
thing
you.
I beg them, the one where they give us don't to make a pack and go. Thank you.
Right, thank you, though. Blessed Sonny right there giving his thought. Now you can see that tragic illustration that he put out there. And I see this one is coming from Yusuf from Wuse 2. He says, good morning, UD. Good morning to you, to Yusuf. Now, those who are canvassing continuation because of reforms, I ask, which reform are they talking about? To me, his reforms are dedicated to imperialists, and they are in bad faith. Evaluation, for instance, is a tool of exploitation by foreign imperialists to take away our products at giveaway prices. We are not producing or exporting anything tangible, and our industries are in a state of comatose. He said subsidy is a sin, whereas subsidy around the world is worth $7 trillion with 150 out of 195 countries in the world providing some form of subsidy, largely driven by energy, agriculture, and industries. Inflation is at rooftop, subsidy savings nowhere to be found, and debt burden has quadrupled. On security, we are told the sacrifice in the days of Abraham 2000 BC is the panacea. Have a nice day. Right, Yusuf right there. And I take this one here. Joseph from Jai says, good morning once again, UD. Good morning to you. I understand that Tinubu is not the problem, but we will not survive Tinubu's second term. Those people that work with Tinubu are the voice, Jacob, and the hand of Esau. UD, look at the price of cooking gas, 1,750 Naira. Look at DOC pullet, 3,500 Naira per each. UD, if a day-old chick is 3,500 Naira today in Nigeria in the hand of Tinubu government, what will happen in the second coming? What is insecurity is corruption. All right? That's what he says. Well, I think I'll just pull the plug here, but then I should take this last one there, and we will indeed call it a close. And this one should be from Honorable Edwards. I'm just pulling it in very quickly.
So you do good morning once again. My name is Honorable Edward from Nepal. I disagree with the Cross River chairman or former acting national chairman of a great party. In APC, a lot of people are saying the truth. When there's government, they'll come out and say the truth. So he's on his own. We can say there's a lot of frustration in this administration. You know, we politicians will know how to frustrate the government in power, and of course, if you allow them, then you'll be consumed. It happened to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We're aware. But what is on the ground is not what that man is saying. That's the truth. And that is why Mr. President has been saying here, said that he should look into his cabinet and see where this problem is going. And let me ask you one question. Our borders, what happened to importation of food? Since things are becoming out of hand, are we still importing food, or we are not importing because there is no opportunity for farmers to go to farm due to kidnapping and the, how do you call it, banditry activities? So I expect whoever is in charge of that department, Mr. President, cabinet, should look into that and maybe open the boundary so that we can import food and have enough food in this country. Thank you.
Right. Well, that's it. That's it. So it is very clear that the voice of the people has grown beyond the voice of one man, and it just shows that there is a political uprightness, so to speak, pursuant in for political correctness maybe a pursuance for visibility, and that is it. But I can assure you that you will be expecting more of this. And would it come from ordinary Nigerians or those who have held offices or are still holding offices and hope to continue holding offices in the next term? Well, my name is Udrak Daniel, though, and we'll just call it a close on here. Business news coming right up.